This is Jenny of Real People of the Sunshine Coast, and joining us today is Daryl Edwards, CEO and founder of Forget Specs. Hi, Daryl.
Hey, Jen, how are you?
Really good. Thank you for joining us today because I'm really excited about your product that you've invented, basically. So why don't you start off by telling us a little bit about what Forget Specs is?
I'm excited about it as well, but I have to contain my excitement all the time. Forget Specs is a product for people with vision impairment. So, you know when people forget or lose their glasses and then they can't read their mobile phone? And sometimes the arm just isn't quite long enough to get it into focus. Well, we've developed a solution for that. We've designed a screen protector which sits on your phone that has nano lenses embedded in it, and so you can read your phone anywhere, anytime without glasses.
So you're telling me that my glasses prescription would be made up in that screen protector on my phone?
That's right.
And in time, I'm assuming iPads or tablets, those sorts of things, you'll roll it out across that as well?
Yeah, anything with a digital screen we should be able to apply our technology to. But as you can imagine, there are thousands of devices and hundreds of brands, so we need to contain our focus to make sure that we don't go too scattergun.
This is such a clever idea, but it makes a lot of sense. How did you come up with the idea?
Well, everybody tells me it's a very simple idea, and it's come out of necessity for myself. When I was holidaying in Spain, I lost my glasses and I couldn't read my mobile phone. I couldn't get directions, I couldn't use Translate, and I thought to myself, well, why am I looking at glass through glass? Why can't my script be embedded in my phone?
So I understand this is a world first. How complex has it been to get the idea from here translating into the actual product?
An immensely difficult journey. First of all, convincing people that it was worthwhile. And I had so many knockbacks it wasn't funny. Just had to be persistent to try and find that right partner. When I found an optical physicist at the university who was prepared to help, we sat down and he's really come up with a design. We're talking about really tiny lenses in the screen, so the size of a pinprick, and the placement of those lenses is really important. So it's very intricate, and the tolerances are so fine. You know, we're talking nanometers in terms of the placement.
So, from what I'm understanding is, down the track, someone will be able to go to their optometrist to get their prescription for their normal glasses, but take that to wear and have it filled.
We're hoping that our lens can cover an array of prescriptions. That's going to be part of the testing once we get the prototypes. But initially, our go-to-market will be internet sales through our website.
What's the price point going to be? Is this something that the average person can't afford, or is it reasonably priced?
We haven't decided on the exact price yet, but it will be available for everyday people. Looking after our IP is really important, so we've been flying under the radar for, quite some time, but soon we'll be starting the PR.
Just a question in relation to the Sunshine Coast. You've been here for a number of years and we've known you through various roles in the finance and banking world as well as RDA Sunshine Coast. Where is you intend to stay on the Sunshine Coast, and if you do, why?
Look, I love the Sunshine Coast. We moved here 18 years ago. I brought up my family here. They've got a great education here. Now they've moved on. One of my sons is in Brisbane as a physiotherapist. The other one is studying hotel management, and he's been around the world. But we always come back here because when we look elsewhere, and even when we travel, we think, well, it's actually better on the Sunshine Coast. And in terms of innovation and entrepreneurship, there is so much momentum behind building the coast as a smart community, and so many programs. It's just a fantastic place to start a business.
And on that note, I saw you earlier this year when you were part of the Health Accelerator. What has that done for your business?
That was really important for me because I was within a group of like-minded entrepreneurs, and we went through a program that the Innovation Centre had prepared with Tamara Mills, and it was based on the MIT Entrepreneurship Program. It was a very structured program, and it really helped us focus in on what was important in making our business a success, because you can get a bit scattergun when you are starting up a business. So really, it was a great framework and really provided me with new insights. The quality of speakers that they got along to our workshops was just amazing. And so previously I was with a major bank for 32 years, and I got promoted to executive level where I dealt with a team of managers, and I had a fantastic team. We were always performing in the top 3 in the nation. And so there I developed fantastic leadership skills, but also an affinity for business. And we're always looking to help our customers achieve their goals. And when I left ANZ, I didn't realise how many skills I had learned that were going to be beneficial for the journey ahead. Then when I left ANZ, I went overseas where I thought up the idea. I worked for Regional Development Australia when I came back as the CEO. And that really opened my eyes into the innovation and entrepreneurship ecosystem on the Sunshine Coast. I'd previously been dealing with successful business people, but this was people starting out. And, I was learning about their journey, and all the time I'm picking up pieces to help me along my journey. And so I didn't realise at the time, but everything I'd learned in ANZ, all the skills, were setting me up for what was going to be my biggest challenge ever, which is this business. And so I'm so thankful for the experience that I had back then, but everything that I've learned along the way, and the people also who have supported me. I've developed great networks on the Sunshine Coast, and so many people have helped me out with advice and connecting me to other people I should know who have been able to help along the way.
What would you say to any person, irrespective of age, because you're not a 20-year-old, I mean, you don't look much older than that, but you're not a 20-year-old. Anyone that's got an idea that's thinking, I might give this a go, what would you say?
Look, I think it comes back to to PR, but it's not PR in the sense that most people would look at it. It's persistence and resilience. If you have an idea and you're passionate about it, you just have to be dogged about developing that opportunity. And in terms of resilience, there will be a lot of no's, a heap of no's. And so you just need to be resilient and continue along that path to the point where I'm nearly there, and you can concentrate on the PRs, the promotion, and the public relations and the publicity. But definitely persistence and resilience, and don't let your dream die.
Did you nearly give up at any point?
Oh, hundreds of times, yeah. And I'm so glad that I didn't to get to here. But looking back, if I had have realised that it was going to be such a long, hard road, my strategy might have been different, and I may have given up. But somebody told me that the most important step is your next step. Irrespective of what has happened in the past, what is that next step? What is it, and what do you need to take, and what will be the outcomes? What are you trying to achieve? And that's the most important thing.
We're very lucky, aren't we, to have the talent that we do have here on the Sunshine Coast?
Yeah, I find inspiration and motivation from the people that I meet every week on the Sunshine Coast. I just cannot believe how many inventive, innovative, smart people we have here. A lot of them are flying under the radar. You see a Ron Hill with SunRamp starting up soon. It'll be a great opportunity for scaling up your business. And programs like that, which are supported, funded by Script and Advanced Queensland, they're integral to people like myself being able to follow our dreams and bring our products to fruition.
Thank you so much for joining us today on Real People of the Sunshine Coast, and I wish you every success over the next couple of weeks and in the future.
Thanks very much, Jen. I'll keep you posted.